everybody, welcome to the Realms of Conflict. I'm here with Chris, and he has brought in his forces of destruction to fight my Storm Bros, 1,000 points of Stormcast Eternals. So we're going to roll up a mission. We will show you our two pitched battle armies, 1,000 points, and we will get started. All right, so here's the Grand Alliance of Destruction. We've got a Black Orc Warboss, 5 Boar Riders, 10 boys, double choppas, 10 boys, double choppas, and 10 boys with full command double choppas, a Mangler Squig, and a Frost, what are they called?
Thunder Tusk.
Thunder Tusk, that's right. I was going to say Frostheart Phoenix, but it's the icy version of the Stonehorn, the Thunder Tusk, ready to throw some giant ice grenades at me. And here's 1,000 points of my Brotherhood. We've got a Lord Celestant, a Lord Castellant, and a Lord Vexilor, sorry, a Knight Vexilor, sorry. We have a single Gryph-hound, unit of Liberators, my first battle line unit, with 2 Grand Hammers and a Prime, unit of Judicators with a Starfire Arrow Prime, a unit of Prosecutors with Thunderstrike Javelins, and a unit of Retributors, all with their Lightning Hammers. And that's it. So 1,000 points. General's going to be my Lord Celestant, and we're ready to roll for a mission. Rolling off for our mission, and we get a 6. Gifts from the Heavens. So here we are set up for Gifts from the Heavens. So what that's going to be is, during the game, we go through the whole first turn not knowing where the objectives are, and then at the end of the first turn, beginning of the second turn, each one shows up in a random quadrant in our table half, right in the center of that quadrant. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. If you have a model within 6 inches of them, and the enemy does not, you will progressively score the turn number in victory points at the end of the round. So the game goes 4 turns. On the second turn, the objectives are worth 2 each, 3 each the third turn, 4 each the fourth turn. And we will go for the most victory points at the end of turn 4. We have 2 realm gates, which will be our only pieces of magical scenery. You know what, we'll do the pawn too as magical. We'll roll for that right now because it could be magical goo. Yeah. Deadly. So don't run or charge through this because apparently it's not good for you. Now we'll roll off for table halves and we'll get started. Here we go for deployments. It's going to be me. I'm going to pick this side and I'll deploy first. All right, our back and forth deployment is done. I've got my Prosecutors, big line of Liberators with the Castellant, Lord Celestant, and Gryph-hound in behind. Judicators, ready to shoot some bows and arrows. And then Mr. Lord, or Knight Vexilor, with his best friend unit of Retributors that he will pick up and plop down somewhere. Across from us, we've got the, I think they're called Grunters.
They are called...
They have a new name now. You want to call them Boar Boys.
They're Boar Boys, but they're, what are they called now?
Auroch Grunt Riders?
Auroch Boar Boys.
Hey, Auroch Boar Boys. And then we got some Auroch Boys. Is that what they're called?
There's Aurochs.
Aurochs, okay. So 3 units of Aurochs. Our Mangler Squig, which I assume is still called a Mangler Squig.
It is still called a Mangler Squig.
And then the Thunder Tusk hanging out on the flank. So there we are, ready to go. We'll roll right now for the first turn in the first battle round. Ironically, using the blue dice, me using the green dice. And you get to go first. Rolling that 6.
With the Rampagers?
Doing some Rampagers. They get to go 6 inches.
These guys here.
Gonna go 2.
This is the most important guy.
There you go. He gets to go 6 as well. Ruh-roh.
And this guy.
3.
Okay.
And then your boss, he does it too.
My boss, 3.
And then the important thing is you technically have to resolve all these in order. So he'll have to move first, then them, then them. So just make sure you don't block things as you go.
Yeah, so that's what I did, so that I can get this guy clear. So 6 inches. They will go to here.
Rolling for these gates as well. Sinister and Mystical. Ooh, that's important. And then over here, these are going to be Arcane and Arcane. So it's going to blow up and do, D3 mortal wounds to just him. 3. Ruh-roh. No damage. 6 frosty thing. No. And there they are at the end of their Rampagers moves. Now we start the hero phase. What would you like to do?
I am first going to do...
Some command abilities. Oh, it's worth noting, sorry. What did you take for your, you took,
I have Big and Brutish.
Big and Brutish, that's right.
And Battle Brew.
And Battle Brew, okay, for your extra wound. And then he's gonna, I assume, unless you tell me otherwise, you're only ever taking one sip.
I'm taking a swig in my hero phase.
Yeah, every turn, because like, I don't think even with your weapons, there would be a need to ever take more than one swig. Because it would just be 2s and 2s, and you always fill in 1s anyway.
That's right, exactly.
Yeah.
I will do the WOG as my command ability, I think.
All right, there you go.
Might as well, because I can do it every turn. Okay.
So Woggin, what's that going to do?
Basically, it makes all Auroch units from your army that are within 12 inches of him, when they attack in your next combat phase, are frenzied.
Ooh.
All monazite units make 1 extra attack with their melee weapon.
Nice. So we're going 7 now, because you're wounded from the exploding realm gates. Mr. Mango Squid goes 3d6.
3d6.
It won't count as a run, but if you try and charge afterwards, you could die, which would be bad. Going towards the prosecutors with him. And he's going 8 to this turn. That's not a run, so he doesn't make any deadly terrain tests, and he probably can't charge this turn anyway, so it's not going to matter. He won't die.
These guys all move 4.
Running with the first unit of boys, they go 7 now. Whoa, Mr. Mango Squig, stay where you are. Most top-heavy miniature ever made.
Are you going to run him as well?
Yep, the boss. He's going to run extra 2, so he goes 7 as well.
To there.
They get to go a total of 8. Coming to Party Town. This other unit works. Yep.
As well. So
they're going to just try and get central right now so that when the objective shows up, somebody can go walk on it. That's not too expensive.
That's right.
Running the Boar Boys. They get to go 15 this turn. Going far. Now remember, this was mystical this turn. It won't matter because we're going to roll again next turn, so don't super worry about it. It could come up again, but maybe not. In phase, we're going to try and explode them with your frosty heart.
2+.
Ugh. Hits.
Does it? And it's
D6 and it's mortal wounds, isn't it?
Mortal wounds.
Ugh.
5
mortal wounds. That's all but 1, so the boss is still alive and has 1 wound left. Harpoon launcher on a 4+ is going to go to the same unit. Misses. Nope. Well, he's not feeling great about what just happened. He's got 1 wound left. So it is now over to, I think that's all you're shooting, my half of the first turn, and then we're going to see where the objectives land. All right, time to ride the lightning. He's coming out. He's going to pull out the Retributors and set them up over here. Because of course we are. Outside of 3. Assuming this is a hero phase ability because it just says once per battle. It doesn't actually say on his card when it happens. So we're going to throw these over here. Other hero abilities, we are going to use the plus attacks from him. Yep, so he's going to use Furious Retribution as command ability. So everybody within 6 gets +1 to hits. And then we're going to do the Lantern Light on this unit of Liberators for +1 armor save. So that's my hero phase over. Movement phase. I think it's time for you to get out of here because you're going to get pig charged. So you're going to go 4 + 5 is 9. So this and 1 more and be like, peace, peggies! These guys are going to start their slow march forward. And by slow march, I mean they're going to run. They're going to run 3, so it's going to give them a total of 8. So they're going to move a bit laterally. And just form the line as they do. So they are lined up. Lord Celestant, he's not going to run because he wants to fire his cloak. Because he loves his cloak. Lord Celestant, Castellant. It's all the names so similar. He gets to go 9 this turn. He's going to run because he doesn't have a gun, so he might as well just get himself in the middle. Oh, Bark, where are you going to go? You're not going to go anywhere yet. Your friends are going to move around you and do what they do, forming a gun line. And then you're going to party in the back, waiting for the inevitable thing to show up. You, on the other hand, oh, what do I want to do with you? You need to get a dodge. You go far, though. So you're going to go hide in terrain for some terrain bonuses to your save, and then hopefully shoot somebody. All right, it's time to do some hammer cloaks. We're going to dial up some shots, and we get 4. We're going to put them all into your big boy. 4+ here's a mortal wound. It's not actually a roll to hit, though, so he doesn't benefit from his crazy shooting thing. 2 mortal wounds, so you're down to 7 wounds. Our Stormcast Javelin is going to shoot into him as well. He's got an 18-inch range. He hits on 3s. 1 hit, and then he wounds on 3s. Wounds. It is -1 rend.
So 5+?
5 up. Nope. And it's damage 2, so you take 2 more wounds. Bow and arrow time. We're going to go bow and arrows into him. So everyone's getting +1 to hit because of the aura here for Fierce Retribution. So the boss on a 2. Misses, of course. Everybody else on a 2. All hit. 3s to wound. 2 wounds at rend -1.
So 5.
2 more 5s. Take a wound. All right, Retributors, you're going in. You're going 3, which is exactly enough to get within a ½ inch. So 1, 2, 3. So basically 1 guy makes it, and then I'll pile in for everybody else. Just to actually make it in. Whoops. Like so. So Numbing Chill is going to keep my lightning hammers from being able to do the thing I want them to do, which I totally forgot about. And that means I have 11 attacks, 4s and 3s. Oh, that would have been good. You'd have been dead. And then 3's 2 wounds. I gotta kill you here. I gotta get 2 of these through. 2 saves it. Rend -1. 5s. That's 4 wounds. I think I just killed him.
That is dead.
Barp. Just managed to stay at a pile in range for anybody else. So that will end this battle round, and we'll roll to see who goes first. All right, new turn. Let's see who's going first. It's gonna be you. All right, let's see where the stuff arrives. Mine, 1 or 2, 3 or 4, 5 or 6. Gonna show up over here. First meteor arrives right here. Yours, left to right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Gonna arrive in the middle, so it's gonna arrive right next to your boys unit, and it'll be 8, or no. It'll be 24 across and 12 up. So going Wa and Battle Brew again in your hero phase, but before that you get to Rampager.
Yeah, so the question is, I just gotta check if these guys are within 6. He's not.
Nope. And you got
just
them. I think they might, no, they're not actually either.
No, they're not.
Okay, so Rampager for the Oryx. They get to go 1.
And for himself.
He gets to go 3. Boss moving forwards.
Up 1 inch.
Yep.
Nope.
Fetch roll for the Realm Gates, Damned and Arcane, and then the other one, Deadly and Sinister. Movement phase, going out, so heading, you stop within 3 of me, or outside of 3 of me, and he's no longer in the gate. Wait, outside of 3, there you go, yeah. Going down with the Boar Boys, wrapping around so they can break through the battle line. You charge in, and then you got these 2.
I just realized I should have called the log, but it's okay.
You did call the Wa.
No, I big drank the Battle Brew.
No, you've got both. Battle Brew,
That's
Battle
right.
Brew is
Okay, so it doesn't
an
do-
artifact, and then your command trait calling the Wa you can do at the same time.
Right? 12.
You're fine, yeah. You just need somebody to be standing within 6 of that objective at the end of the turn. Blocking the boss in deadly ground. Boys moving up. These boys are just going to avoid it. Because why not? As long as it's not staying it, they can always wrap around a charge. Last unit garrisoning his gift from the heavens. So, movement's over. Any shooting?
There is no shooting.
Nope, the Frosthorn
anymore.
has been slain. Slain!
I'll start with charges.
'Kay.
Start here. He's going
It's all day.
3.
Yep, exactly what he needs. Into the meat of it. These fellas.
I'm gonna go there.
Yep, going into, well, you have to even declare it.
12.
You can go around if you want. You can go far. Because there's no straight line for charging. If you've got the movement, you can just go in behind and like try and get them if you want. So without charge distance, he can wrap around because he can come within 3 during his charge. He's going to pull my Judicators into it, which will be good for you because they're a softer target. This unit's charging in. How far do they get to go? They get a 5.
I think
So they'll worry about their piling as long as one guy makes it, which he does. Everybody else can pile in to make combat. Figure out his drummers actually give him extra movement. There you go. So he has 2 extra inches there to get more guys in. Boar boys get to go 7, 8, 9. Lots of room.
Yeah, that's a room.
Pile in. One guy makes it. Everybody else has to be within an inch. And luckily, you're on 1 inch bases. So if they're behind a friend, you're good.
We'll
It's Ruckuston time. Where are we going first?
I think I'm gonna start here.
That's probably a good idea.
See, Nancy's the most powerful now.
You're not -1 to hit, and I will break all your knees.
That's right. Okay, so
Ball and chain roll. This is the gross one. Please. Oh, that was
9.
And what does it hit on?
It hits on 4s and 3s.
Okay, 9
So 9,
attacks.
so 5.
And this one's damage 3, so it just kills a guy.
It's damage 3, rend -2.
Oh,
So 4s.
don't hit me, please. Not the face. That was not terrible. So 4 hits and 3's to
3
wounds.
wounds.
3's. I'm gonna lose 3 guys unless I roll 6s.
-2.
Come on, 6s. All right, so I lose 2 guys. 6 fang attacks.
The hit roll is 2+.
Oh. 4, and then wounding on.
Wounding on 3s.
So
And it
3.
is rend -1, damage 2.
All right, so we're looking for 5s now. I make 1, so 4 more damage, so I'm at 10 damage. 4 goblin attacks, insult to injury, do 1 more wound, I'll lose an extra guy here.
5s. And 5s.
Yeah, goblins. I think it's like, why are they even there? But they're gonna do a wound. Yep, they do
Yeah.
wounds. So I'm at 11 wounds. 11 damage, that's gonna kill 3 guys. So we're gonna go 1, 2, 3, and the prime and the single dude's gonna be alive. So 11 damage leaves me with 1 wound left on the last schlub. Okay, so with that done, I really need to put some hurt on the other dudes. And that means we're gonna start throwing down with the Liberators. So they're gonna pile in. We'll pile, you're already in melee range, we're not gonna pile you yet. We're gonna pile you first. 3 towards this guy. We're gonna pile him 3 over to here. Everybody else has already got a friend. So the prime plus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 guys are going to hit your left-hand unit of orcs. Furious Retribution is going to have me hitting on 3s here with my Sigmar Warhammers. So 3s to hit. 1s and 2s go away. 3s to wound. Damage 1. So that looks like 7 wounds. Damage 1, no rend.
No rend, so
nope.
7 wounds, 5 plus.
5 plus. You make 2, so 5 wounds. And that's going to take off 5 guys. And then the other 2 regular guys and 2 Grand Hammers into this unit. 4 Grand Hammer attacks, hitting on 3s because of Fierce Retribution. And then wounding on 3s. And that's going to be 2 at rend -1.
6s.
2 6s. Makes 1, so damage 2. So that's 2 damage so far. And the other 2 guys are Sigmar Warhammers, hitting on 3s. Wounding on 3s. So 3 more, no rend. Makes 2, so that's 3 total damage. And that's them done. So over to you. Piling in.
So
well, he was, yeah, so he can pile in. He can. He'd have to go towards the closest, so he'd actually stay there and be there.
And this guy's here.
Yeah, and that's it. And everybody else would just go into the guys they're kind of standing next to already. Yeah. So you've got, they're the same unit, yeah. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 guys. Should be 7 guys. 7 guys, yeah, because I killed 3 in that unit.
And they get it.
So of the 7, 8 are attacking, or sorry, 6 are attacking the Liberators, and 1 is attacking the Judicators.
So,
+1 attacks, so the first roll will be
4s
13 dice. Yep, rerolling 1s, because double choppers. 4s and 4s, no 1s. That was a great roll,
That's
though.
an awesome
Holy
roll.
moly.
And 4s.
Forced win. Not too shabby.
that.
5.
So that's 5 -1.
-1 rend?
Yep.
Holy moly, okay. So my +1 save from the Lantern gives me now 4+ rerolling 1s. I make 3, so I take 2. That's 1 dead guy at the end of all this. I'm going to pull out you and make a hole. Adjudicators. And reroll 1s. Nope. And then forced wounds. And they have 4+ armor.
-1.
-1, that's 5+ armor. That's right. Take a wound. We'll put a wound on this fella. Let's pile you in. Because you can. So you're going to fight. So 4 attacks from the Rune Blade. He does benefit from his own command ability. Because he has the Stormcast Eternals. So 2s to hit now. Of course.
Wow.
Why not? And then 3s to wound. 1 wound.
Rend.
-1.
So 6s.
Kills a duder. And then 2 attacks from his Warhammer. Hitting on,
right?
yeah, hitting on 3s. The one that hasn't fought yet. And then wounding on 3s. Nothing. Fantastic. You're just doing great. It's over to you.
All right, I'll do this unit here.
Yep, the
So
5 remaining guys.
2, 4, 6, and an extra
From the boss, that's right, yeah.
2,
Oh, that's right, 4 remaining guys. Attacks, 4s and 4s into ribs. Rolling 1s. Not too shabby. And then forced to wound. Should get 2. 1. Rend -1, so 4+ rerolling 1s. Rerolling 1s. Nope, take a wound. Well, I guess we do these guys. So we get to pile in. We're going to pile in 3. We're going to pile in 3. Everybody else is just going to watch. So that'll be 3 attacks from these guys. Storm Gladius, hitting on 3s. And then wounding on 4s. 1 wound.
Rend.
None.
5+.
Makes it. Pigs get to pile in.
This guy can pile in here.
Yep. And his friend can
He's
go
got
pile
2 inches for
in.
each.
Yeah, he can just pile forward even.
Yeah, like that. So they all attack.
Not quite in wall range, but you've got your basic number of 6 attacks now.
Yep. So 6 for the spears on the top.
Okay.
So 6 attack.
Hitting on.
Hitting on 4s.
There you go. There's 3.
And
Wounding on 3s.
It's 4s.
You when you charge? Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
So 3 saves. Any rend?
No rend.
No rend. Okay. So 3's rerolling 1s. That's a good thing I can reroll 1s. For once, and we're good. Piggy attacks in range.
So these are 4s and 4s with re-rolling failed wounds.
And
God, I'm rolling
forced to win.
fantastic
This
today.
is pretty great. Rerolls. Get them. Oh, it's a good thing you got rerolls. Thank goodness for rerolls.
So 2. And these are
Rend -1.
No rend.
No rend. Okay. So 3 rerolling 1s. I'm good. All right, Lord Castellant. He's going to attack the smaller of the bigger of the 2 units actually. 2 inch reach, 3 attacks, hitting on 2s now because of Fierce Retribution. And that's going to be 3 hits, and then wounding on 3s. Rend -1. 2. 6 is a save. Nope. And that means you've got
damage.
So the damage is going to be 2 each, so 4 guys.
3, 4.
All right, I think that's all our combats for this round. So we are on to battle shock tests. So I lost 1 Retributor. I am Courage 6. That's a 4 total, so I'm okay. I'm Courage 7 over here, but I lost 3 guys. So that's a total of 8, which means I'm going to lose another guy. So my badly wounded Retribution's going to go. I totally forgot to swing back with these guys. I'm going to do that real fast before my guy dies, which he will. I have 5 attacks, hitting on 3s. So you're going to take 4 mortal wounds from those 2 6s, and then 3s. 1 save at -1 rend.
So 6 plus?
6 up. Nope. So you take 6 6 wounds total. So you lost 6 for the unit that was on the left here. Bravery 5 with 6 damage, so 7. 2 guys run off. These guys have a banner. You lost 8.
And I have a 7.
And your courage is 7 right now. So you're going to lose. So it's 10 versus 7. 3 guys. That's the rest of the unit. They're all run away.
And I lost.
Pace. You will score 2 VPs for holding your gift from the heaven. All right, hero phase. First things first, we're going to do Furious Retribution again. We're going to shine the lantern on these guys once more. And that's all my hero phase stuff. All right, well, movement phase. First things first, Doggy's going to run. Bark, bark. He's going to go 8, I believe. Actually, he's going to go 11. So he's going to run over here. Bark, bark. Go hang out near this glowing blue rock that the boss says is important. Birdman's going to Birdman. Over to here. He's going to Birdman to throw javelins. Flagman's going to run. He's going to go 11 as well. So that's going to be 8. And then 3 more. And be the backup stand near a rock thing. These guys are going to walk. They're going to walk 5 because they're no longer engaged within 3. And head over here. Go say hi to the giant Manglishquig. Else engaged. But we're going to try and take a fantastic voyage. So we're going to go through the gate and see what happens. And we're going to die. I didn't quite go as planned, but that's life. So he's gone. Now how are we going to do? Well, now that he's gone, we need a backup plan for killing this guy. And I guess it's going to start with him. So he's going to try and throw some javelins at him. Yep. Hitting on 3s. Hits once, wounding on a 3. Rend minus the 1. 6 up. Damn 2. So he's down to 2 wounds. Bow and arrow time. So we're going to hit on technically 1s, but still 2s. We do. How many wounds? It's going to be 6 wounds, or 6 rolls to wound. The other 4 guys hitting on 2s because of Fierce Retribution. All hits. Only in the combat phase. So that's actually going to miss. That's worth noting. It's not shooting. So it's going to be 9 rolls to wound total. I just read that. It says to any to hit rolls, but then I didn't realize it only said combat phase at the end of that paragraph. So important to note, only for melee. 3 to wound. So that's going to be 4 at -1 rend. 6.
Lots of 6s.
Nope. He explodes covered in arrows.
Wait, hold on a second.
And what's the range? Oh, that's right, because he does a death roll, doesn't he?
Yeah, so you gotta do it on here. So 4 plus.
Oh no, so 4 plus 6 wounds? Death roll! That's why I was trying to bottle out. No, he doesn't, he's fine. And then hammer time, hammer cloaks. We get 5 shots. I could put them into your lord, but I think I'm gonna put them into Piggy Town. No, I'll put them into your lord. 5 shots, needing 4s for mortal wounds here. 4 mortal wounds into your big boss. 3 wounds left on the big guy. And that is my shooting phase. Well, close to combat. Let's do, I guess, my Lord Celestin? I forgot. I actually bought him a relic weapon, so he's got +1 damage on his sword. Because I'm stupid. I forgot to give him his, actually used his trait last turn. So he's got 4 attacks of that. He hits on 2s. So 1 more dice. And then he wounds on 3s. 3 wounds.
Rend minus 1.
Rend minus 1. And damage 2, so 4 wounds. They blow up. Going chop it down, piling into base to base. The guys that weren't in base to base because all those orcs died. In combat 2. And 4s.
Is my log still on?
It is, yeah, if you're in range.
I don't know if I moved in range.
Yes, you did.
Okay.
So you actually should all have an extra attack as well.
Okay, so let me just do, I got 2.
Yep, 2 so far, 3, and then
3 more dice in.
Rolling, it should be 5 more dice because the whole unit gets the +1. He's just re-rolling 5 here to get his wild attacks to be forgot to measure. There you go. So 7 hits, 4 to wound. So 5 wounds, rend minus 1, yeah?
Rend minus 1 on the chop.
So 4 is re-rolling 1s. Good thing we re-roll 1s. Now take 3 wounds, and that's going to mean that this guy's dead. And this guy's dead. 10 pygmy attacks. They also get 1?
No, I...
Pigs get it as well because it's all their melee weapons, and the pig attack just counts as a melee weapon. So, hooray! Double down. 4. And they reroll...
No.
Oh, that's right, because you're not charging this turn, so you're not rolling any attacks. That was less than good. So 5. And then forced wound. Looks like 3?
3.
Alright, 3,
No rend.
4 ups, 3 ups then, rerolling ones. Ugh. Ugh. So one more guy dies. Blurp. Alright, so I am within 3 with my Lord Castellant, so he's going to pile in. Whoop. So he can make some swings. So he's got his 3 attacks, hitting on 2s right now because of Fierce Retribution. And then wounding on 3s with his halberd. 2 wounds, rend -1.
They are 6.
6 up. So 1, take 2 damage. I'll just vape a dude. And then I think you're out of units to pull in, so I'm going to pull in the rest of my Liberators. He'll pile into here. He's going to not quite make it, I don't think. He won't make it either. It's going to be 2 guys with hammers, so 4 attacks, hitting on 3s because of my Fierce Retribution. And then wounding on 3s, 1 save, regular, no rend.
Nope.
Nope, take a wound. And then 4 Grand Hammer attacks, 3s because of Fierce Retribution, and 3s to wound, 3 at -1 rend.
So 6s.
And those are damage 2, so that's 7 wounds total, so somebody's got a wound left.
2, 4, 6. And one baby's got a wound. Oh,
So,
the banner guy might as well.
Yeah, because he's got the courage, so that means your battle strike test you might survive.
First.
Alright, I lost 3, you lost 4, so your bravery 7.
right now.
So we're 1 to 3, you're fine. You're fine. And then I am bravery 6, and I took 3 casualties. 7, I lose a guy. I only took 2, that's right, you did 3 wounds. So actually I'm going to pass that one. Alright, so I will have a guy within 6, so I will also score 2 this round. And we roll off to see who's going first in this battle round. It's going to be me. Alright, Lantern again, into this unit. Keep them armor savvy. We are going to go Furious Retribution. Do I want to do that? Yeah, we'll Furious Retribution. And then we start moving. Moving on up. Gonna head over here. Like so. These do, as we forgot, Sinister and Damned. And the other one's going to be Damned Mystical. These fellas are going to walk 5. Just because I don't want you heading through and jamming up my rock, because that's where the big problem's going to come from now. These guys can't move, but the Lord Castellant, or Lord Celestin can. So he's going to walk his 5 like a hero. Over to here. These guys are just going to continue to be like a man and his best friend on a hill next to a meteor. All right, guns o'clock. First thing first, hammer cloaks into your boss. I get 3, 4 plus mortal wounds. 2 mortal wounds. I think he's down to 1.
He is.
And then, oh, my javelin time. 2 shots from javelins. Both miss. Good job. You're doing great. And it's arrow time from the boss. 2 plus. He hits. How many hits? He gets 3 total this time. And then his 4 buddies each get a shot on 3s. Roll it again. And then on 3s, it's going to give me 4 total. Winning on 3s. 3 rend -1 saves for your boss. 3 of them, yep. Pass them all. Oh, so close.
Oh, he's dead.
Pincushioned. I guess combat phase. We're going to put the halberd down on you. And we're going to try and charge. So, try and charge. Get them orcs. Boxcars. Nope. These guys, he's just going to go first and try and halberd you. 3 attacks, hitting on 2s. Wounding on 3s. 1 save, -1. 6! That's good!
Hey, good.
And you get to go.
Alright. So, 4 plus. Nope.
And piggies.
Piggy. 4 plus. Nope.
Doing great. Alright, this guy's going to pile in. You're doing great. I like your hustle, Millhouse. That's why it's so hard to cut you. So we're just going to do Grand Hammers because I could just solve the thing here. 3s. You're doing good. Everyone's very tired from this melee. There's a lot of nothing.
There we go.
This is like that scene in Game of Thrones where they're all surrounded and it's just like grinding away. I'm banging all my hammers against my shields. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 from the Celestant on 3s because of Fierce Retribution. There we go. These guys aren't tired. And then 3s to wounds. What? Maybe they are tired. Yeah, 3 wounds. 3 5 ups. Spite me. No. He gets hammered down. I'll score to 5, and it's over to you. So just stand there and end the turn, you'll score 5. Like, literally, I have to stop you somehow, because we're going to tie otherwise. So roll as he goes first. 2. So it's going to be me in this battle round. So once again, we're going to fuse Retribution. We're going to Lantern him, actually, this time. He'll get the plus save. And we just got to jam you up. So they're going to run. They're going to go 2. And go 7 total. I don't think I make it, actually. No, I'm not within 6. Uh-oh. I gotta get within 6 or this just doesn't happen. Alright, I really need you to not fail this charge, buddy. You're going up. If he fails this charge, I don't get within 6 and we just die. I think this guy solves the problem for me, though, because I'm pretty sure he can just fly and stay outside of 3. Like that. I might not be 6 though. And then these guys are gonna stand here. All right, so shooting phase. Let's see what we can do. My trident on my boss over here into this unit. Hitting on 3s, hits twice, winning on 3s, 1 save, -1, you're all in cover. Nope, damage 2, so 2 guys. Look at him pulling the closest one so I can't charge him. He's gotten wise. I'm not even gonna shoot you then. That's it, I'm done shooting. Shooting phase is over, I see what you're doing. Okay, boss, you gotta do this. What was my range? 7? Oh my gosh, all right, come on. You can do this. 7! It's a 6! Oh no! Oh, I don't make it. No. Not even within a ½ inch. And I'm not within 6 inches over here. All right, well, I have to charge with him then and then not die. He goes 11. All right, he's gonna go fight this one guy and then with 1 wound, not get killed by 9 orcs. All right, so I get to go first. I've got my 2 crappy trident attacks. 4s. I don't even hit you. Everything's, oh no, wait, 3s because of him.
Okay.
I had Fierce Retribution up, so that does hit. And then no wounds, so it doesn't matter.
Right, so I'm gonna pile in here.
Yep, get to pile in 3. Just kill him, slay him, it's yours. All right, murder him.
We have 2 guys. So 2 attacks.
2 dudes fighting. And he's gonna get to pile into it again next turn, try and clear it off. 4's to hit. Oh, 4's to wounds. Oh, 4's roll, or 5's rolling ones. I'm good.
You're good.
I score up to 9 now. And then it is your turn. You just gotta kill me. If you kill me, you score up to 9 as well. You get skipped, you just pile in so that everybody can get to fights, because they'll move 3. And of course, making it a little bit not evident, but
so
we're just gonna, no, we'll just assume everybody can make it, man. I'm sure everybody could have made it,
so
just for the way everything's standing.
2, 4, 6, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
At this point, with 2 extra dice, or 1 extra dice, I've earned it if I lived.
And 1 for the champion.
That's right.
All right, so
4s. No rerolls, and then 4s to wounds. Yeah, just do 1. Just do 1. Oh man.
-1.
Oh man. All right, all 5s rolling 1s. You're a hero. Do it. I can reroll these 1s. I'm still. Oh, I got 5. He only gets chopped into 2 pieces, and that's gonna clear the zone for you, and you're gonna score up to 9 as well, and that's game. And there it was, ending in a draw. Man, that was tight. The thing with, I find, especially Gifts from the Gods is, and we were just talking about this sort of like off-camera post-game, you really have to concentrate on denying 1 turn of scoring as fast as you can to your opponent. Right. So when your boar boys charged in, I would have just run. I would actually put them through the portal. I would put them through the portal, put them through the gate, and gone into my backfield, and not even fought me. Just stand within 6. And be like, hey, Griffhound, how good are you at fighting? Oh, not very good. That's too bad.
And it would have pulled your army that way too if you wanted to deal with them, right?
Yep, exactly.
Yeah, I think that was a mistake. Mistake number 1 was that. Mistake number 2 is not using the Thunder Test to kill a character.
Yeah, my army relies very much, like the Stormcast in general, rely very much on the support from their characters. Lord Gisdon going away would have been a big deal. He's got the reach attack with 2 damage, fighting over the wall of Liberators. He gives it the +1 armor save, which is a big deal because you have a lot of rends.
He killed like 9 orcs himself.
He did, yeah.
So like, take that out. They survive a little bit, another round.
Yep, they hold me back for a round, and as soon as you get 1 round of scoring over top of me, that can be game. Like, because it's only, remember, in Gifts from the Gods, it's 4 turns, you're only scoring for 3 rounds. So you have to get 1 as fast as you can. You can deny the final round, but usually what you're doing is you're denying the middle round, and that 3rd turn is really pivotal to actually scoring and finishing off the game. Yeah. I just couldn't get there. There's too much dangerous stuff around for me to send all my stuff. And because you nuked half of my flying guys, my prosecutors in the 1st turn, I was like, well, usually they can just run over there and do stuff, but not this game. And the Mangler Squig just completely like annihilating the Retributors too, meant that they weren't going to go walk over and contest the other one either. So.
And that was my initial thought, was get rid of your like the guys that can get over there fast.
Yep.
But then afterwards I was like, could I have dealt with them with a Mangler Squig and then killed your character
somewhere else? That's right. Yeah. Well, you could have even just applied your boss, because your boss probably survives against them for a turn or 2.
That's right.
And your boss does a ton of damage as well, because he's got the battle brew. So he's like damage 2, 8 attacks, rend -1. You only have to do 10 wounds.
That's right. Yeah.
So he could like he potentially does 16 wounds a turn.
Yeah.
Because he's gross. He's so good. And he was. So he's 9 attacks. He gives himself an extra attack.
It's true.
This is silly. Yeah. So yeah, it's funny because this is a game, especially I think with Gifts from the Gods, that it's really easy to replay over and over in your head because it's so like it's so dependent upon what you do turns 3 and turns 4 on who wins the game. So that was a lot of fun. We'll see you for another Realm of Conflict in the future. Thanks, Chris, for coming in.
No problem.
Thanks, you guys, for watching. Until then, happy gaming.